Hello and welcome to 3E. English B2.8. News and Current Affairs. Where do you get your news from? In today's world, people rely on various sources for economic, political, and social information. Traditional outlets like newspapers and television still play a key role, but many now turn to digital platforms, social media, and independent news websites for updates. With so many options available, it's important to evaluate the reliability of each source. Social media often provides fast, real-time updates, but may lack accuracy. Meanwhile, established media organizations offer more in-depth analysis. Reported speech. Reporting controversial opinions. Examples. Direct speech. I think the government was too slow in handling the pandemic. Reported speech. She said that she thought the government had been too slow in handling the pandemic. More examples. You said the company broke environmental rules. He reminded her that she had said the company had broken environmental rules. He thinks the housing problem will get worse next year. They said that he thinks the housing problem will get worse next year. She said the election wasn't fair. He said that she had said the election wasn't fair. The report says the economy is in trouble. He said the report says the economy is in trouble. We think the new tax rules will hurt small businesses. They said that they thought the new tax rules would hurt small businesses. They said the vaccine rollout will be late. She said they had said the vaccine rollout would be late. I think technology is changing too fast. He said that she thinks technology is changing too fast. Explanation. In reported speech, we use words like said, claimed, argued, or mentioned to introduce information such as a news story or an interview you have seen on TV or a report you have read online. We change the pronouns. I becomes he or she. We usually adjust the verb tense. Am becomes was. The tense in reported speech often shifts back in time if the original statement was made in the past. This is called backshifting. But when reporting controversial opinions where people have different opinions, often strong, the tense in reported speech depends on these factors. 1. Time of the original statement. If the statement was made in the past, the tense usually shifts back. Globalization is ruining or destroying local cultures. He said globalization was ruining local cultures. Number 2. Current relevance. If the opinion is still true, you can keep the original tense. Climate change is a threat. She said that climate change is or was a threat. 3. Speaker's intention. To keep the immediacy, the importance today, of an ongoing debate, don't change the tense. Technology is making people less social. He claimed that technology is making people less social. 4. Long ago, changed context. For older statements or changed context, backshift the tense. The education system needs reform. She argued that the system needed reform. In short, backshift for past statements, no backshift if the opinion is still true. Exercise. Conditionals. Mixed conditionals in hypothetical situations. Examples. If I had studied harder in school, I would have a better job now. If you had saved more money, you wouldn't be struggling financially now. If he had taken the train, he would be here by now. If she had followed the doctor's advice, she would feel healthier today. If it hadn't rained yesterday, the event would be happening now. If we had planned our trip better, we would be enjoying it right now. If they had arrived on time, they would be attending as we speak. Explanation. Mixed conditionals let us express regrets or speculate about how different choices in the past could affect the present or future. Past condition plus present result. We imagine something different could have happened in the past, which could change the present situation. Last example, if I had studied harder in school, I would have a better job now. This means that because I didn't study hard in the past, I don't have a better job today. Exercise. Passive voice, reporting news. Examples. The announcement was made by the CEO during the meeting. The new policy was introduced by the government last week. The house was sold by the real estate agent in just 3 days. The results of the study were published by the research team yesterday. The event was attended by thousands of people from around the country. The project was completed by the team ahead of schedule. The contract was signed by both parties earlier this morning. Explanation. The passive voice is used when we want to focus on the action itself rather than who is doing it. This is common in news reporting, where the emphasis is often on what happened rather than on who made it happen. For example, instead of saying, the government introduced the new policy, we can say, the new policy was introduced by the government. In this sentence, the action, introducing the policy, is more important than the doer, the government. Exercise. How to say it nicely. Fact-checking, also called know your sources, and remaining impartial, not taking sides. Fact-checking. What do you know about? How much do you know about? What can you tell me about? Is this true? Is this false? Has it been corroborated? Remaining impartial. I am unaware of. I am unsure of. I don't have any knowledge about. I would find it difficult to form an opinion at this stage. I would need more background input research. Thanks for listening.